Hello everybody, happy Thursday. My name is Lori DeGroot from Lorita Marie Crafts and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Calgary, Alberta. And I love to come live on Thursdays here at 12 p.m. Mountain Time to share fun tips, techniques, inspiration with you to help you in your card making, encourage your creativity, and get you using your crafting supplies. I didn't miss last week, but I took last week off from videos, and so that's why I didn't have a video up last week. And you know what? You take 1 week off and then I feel all out of sorts and like I haven't done this for a while. So bear with me here. I hope that you're having a good summer so far. We're already into the second week of July. We're having lovely weather now. The rain has gone and now we just have hot, sunny weather. So I think I'll take that. It's good. It's not like crazy hot. It's not like, you know, last year where we couldn't even go outside. It was so hot. So this year is much, much better. So hopefully you guys are having a good summer and you've got some fun things planned. I don't have any like big vacations or anything planned, but I'm just trying to create kind of like small fun moments with the kiddos throughout the summer. So with a couple bigger things thrown in there, I guess. We went to the Calgary Stampede on Tuesday, like on literally the hottest day, and we were just melting the whole time. But it was so hot. But it was a lot of fun. It was their first time, basically. My daughter had been there when she was 3, but now they're 9 and 11, and it's a great age to take them. They had a really good time, and rode the rides, played the games, ate some fun food, and they had a blast. So that was really good. And I've got my beach hair today because we're going to the pool. So there's an outdoor pool in my community that you can sign up and go to. So right after this, I'm going to the pool. So that should be fun. Yes. So hello. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Just get set up a little bit here. So I do want to mention, so of course, I'm going to be doing a little Christmas in July project today. So I had mentioned on my Facebook page here before that it's really hard to get excited about Christmas cards when all you're thinking about is summer holidays. But that is my job, to bring some fun Christmas ideas to you that you can tuck away for later when you're ready to do some Christmas crafting. And you can always come back and reference all these videos when you finally get all your Christmas stuff and you're starting to do it. I do not want to forget, sorry, get my thoughts together. I don't want to forget to tell you about Celebration and everything that's going on with that, because Celebration, which is when you get a free product to choose from the Celebration brochure for every $60 and $120 you spend. I'm just going to encourage you that if you're holding on to an order, you know you want to place an order to get your Celebration items, I would not wait. There's one item that is already sold out, and it is the Pool Party and Soft Sea Foam note cards. And yeah, they're already sold out. So they must have gone a lot faster than Stampin' Up! Was anticipating, is what I'm thinking. So they must have been super popular. So all items in the Celebration brochure are unfortunately only while supplies last. And the reason for that is it's just a short window, a 2-month window, that to bring in more product, to catch it within that 2-month window is too hard, you know, especially these days with all the shipping complications in the world. So if there's something on that Celebration brochure that you've got your eye on, I encourage you to place your orders sooner rather than later so that you're not disappointed. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me through a message here or through email or text or whatever you like, and I will love to give you a hand with your orders. So let's point the camera down and we will get to the project today, which I'm very excited about. So just 1 second here. All right, so today I'm really excited to be sharing with you some products from the Sweetest Christmas Suite. So this is the first suite that is in the brand new July to December mini catalog. And this is the suite that caught my eye first. So this is what I have to show you today. And I love all the pieces of it. And so I'm going to show you some of the components in it today, and we're going to make what I'm calling just a simple fun fold card. So it just has a little extra detail to it from a regular card, but it's going to be super fun to make. So let me show you some of these things in real life. So we'll start with the paper, which is so cute. Look at these candy canes. So the Designer Series paper has Garden Green, Real Red, Sweet Sorbet, and Pool Party. And you get some fabulous candy cane and striped images here, or patterns, I guess, is what I want to say. Am I missing one? That was only 5. And there's another one. Okay, and then there's also stripes on the back and some solids. I know which one I'm missing. It's like this, but Sweet Sorbet. I use that one a lot already. So much fun. So cute. And there is the stamp set and dies. There's 2 bundles actually, but today I'm just going to show you the one bundle that I want to use. So the one I'm going to use today is the candy cane bundle here. And it comes with the Sweet Candy Cane stamp set, which has these candy canes that you stamp, this cute little leaf image, and some great sentiments. And then the candy cane dies. Okay, so you get, what do I got going on here? There it is. Everything's stuck together. So you get 2 candy canes so that they can go both directions. 2 leaves, this cute little tag piece, which cuts it. We're going to use this today, but it's big enough that you could like fit a real candy cane in it and to use it as a tag. And then we've got this really fun candy cane piece, which you can cut out from anything, but it is also made to coordinate with this paper. How cute is that? So always thinking of ways to make things coordinate for you at Stampin' Up, and it's so awesome. All right, some other fun things in this suite are the package of ribbon, which is Real Red and Garden Green, and it's this really light ribbon that ties beautifully. We use some of that today. The gems, look how you can see I've already been using things. So precious. I love these. Sweet Sorbet, Garden Green, Gold, and kind of like a shimmery white. And then look at this glimmer paper. That's amazing. We're going to use this today too. So you get a package of 8, 4 sheets of red, 4 sheets of white. And so this, of course, if you're not familiar with Stampin' Up's glimmer paper, I mean, all this glimmer paper is no shed anymore. So all the sparkles without any of the mess. Okay, so let's get to our project today. So first thing that we need is got just a regular base. So I'm starting with just a basic white. This is the thick basic white, so it's got good sturdiness to it. And I've just cut a sheet of cardstock in half at 5 1/2. And then I'm gonna fold it in half at 4 1/4. And that's your basic card shape. And so you can always get 2 cards. Okay, you have to know how to fold though. Oops. Oh, I folded that way wrong. Okay. That looks better. Okay, so you always get 2 cards out of 1 piece of cardstock. The next thing we're going to do is add in just one little add-on. So you want to make a special card. Sometimes you can just add on a piece of cardstock and you can just totally change the look of your card. So this is Sweet Sorbet, and I want it to be, it is 5 1/2 by 3 inches. And then I'm just going to go ahead and score it in half at 1 1/2. And what this piece is going to do is it's going to add a little addition to my card here, a little flap to go on the outside. Okay, so all we're going to do is put it in here. So let's go ahead and grab our seal, which is somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go put our seal on there. And we're going to line it up on the inside of our card. So that it folds over top. Like so. Okay, and now we're going to put on some more cardstock and DSP. So I've got a piece of cardstock that we're going to also add some designer series paper. So I'm going to use this fun paper here, and I'm going to cut it at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I've just cut this Sweet Sorbet piece so that it will be 1/8 of an inch larger. Okay, so this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then we're just going to go ahead and put these together. Slide that up. And then we're going to put this on the front of our card. So this paper is fun to work with, and if you want to make a card like this, you could choose to make it in garden green or in pool party, and that would look really awesome as well. And then I would like to put a piece of DSP here, so I've grabbed a coordinating pattern. And sometimes what I do when I'm picking patterns to go together is kind of something with a small pattern and something with a large pattern, and then they will look good together without competing against each other. And so this little strip is 1 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And we're just going to put it on the front like so. Okay, and now what we want to do is we're going to have this kind of be something that ties around our card. So we're going to use the lovely garden green, so it's going to coordinate with this. And it's going to look really awesome. But then to add a little detail, so just tying the bow, we're going to use this fun piece from the dies. So I'm just going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here for us. And go this way. And so when you're cutting out anything, you need your main platform, you need your shim, so number 2, they're all numbered. You need your cutting plate, then your paper. Make sure you can see this, and then your die. And you can see I've cut out one already. And so we're just gonna put it on there and easily run it through the machine. Okay. So here is our cute little piece, and you can see, so it's kind of designed to go this way so that if you had a candy cane, let me just grab a pencil, right? Picture your candy cane, right? Like, look how cute that is. I love it. But it's also a fun way to thread ribbon onto your card, and that is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to cut about a 22-inch piece of this garden green ribbon. And again, it's so light. I love the texture of it. It's really easy to work with. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around our card. And then we're going to feed it through like this. Start at this end, go behind, and come back up from the other side. So what I'm going to do is get it all lined up, and then I'm going to attach it to my card so that it doesn't move around on me too much. So just kind of fiddle with it a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is flip it open here. And then I'm going to grab some tear and tape because it's nice and strong, and we'll go over the ribbon too. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that right over top. And then that's going to keep that in place for me. Okay, and then I want it kind of just stuck there. Obviously, I don't want it stuck on this side so that I can still open my card. So let's go ahead and tie this up while we do the rest of the front. Has anybody bought anything from the new catalog yet? Or are we waiting or holding on for orders? Or dreaming or creating our wish list? I still have quite a few things on my wish list. This, yeah, I'm probably going to say this the whole time this catalog is live, but I love everything in it. There's so many fun things to choose from. And I know everyone will just be drawn to something first, but all the things are beautiful, right? The next thing that we're going to do is just decorate the front in a simple way. So from that lovely designer series paper that was all the candy canes, you can choose any of the candy canes to cut out with the dies. So there's lots of choices. So I've got this one already cut out, or you can fussy cut it out too. And so when you're running it through your machine, what I do is I just kind of cut around the candy canes first because it needs to be less than 6 inches to get through the machine. So when you want to use up all the images, just kind of do a loose cutting around them first, and then you can run it through your machine and get the perfect candy cane that you want. And so I'm just going to put a couple dimensionals on the back of this. And let's just see where I want them. Maybe another one on the end here. And we're just going to put that there. And then we need a sentiment, of course. This stamp set has lots of cute sentiments. Christmas cheer, merry and bright, candy cane, wishes, and mistletoe kisses, which is the one that I'm going to use today. It's just kind of a sweet one. There's also great inside ones. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. And may the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. So I love that there's really awesome inside sentiments as well. And I'm actually going to emboss this in white on the Sweet Sorbet. And, you know, I love heat embossing. And when especially with sentiments, because it just makes them pop. And so the white, you can do white, but I thought it might get a little lost. So I just wanted to add a little interest here. And, oh, you can see I made a boo-boo on my verse mark there. So I'm going to use my embossing buddy. So they are selling these again. So in the catalog, in the autumn suite, you're going to find a whole embossing kit. And it's going to come with an embossing powder tray, a brush, oh, I guess I should get my powder and stuff. A brush, tweezers, an embossing buddy, and that is going to be an awesome addition to your crafting supplies if you don't have anything like that already. I'm going to use a piece of scrap paper, as I do not have that yet. So I'm going to ink this up in Versamark, stamp it on there. I'm going to sprinkle on my white powder, and then just tap it off. Okay, and then we'll just clean this up. So if you had the tray, it has a funnel at the bottom, so you can easily funnel your powder back into your container. So that's kind of a nice perk of that. And I'm going to grab my heat tool. I've turned it on to number 2. And then doesn't the white on that Sweet Sorbet look so good? It's so cute. And then we're going to cut it out with a die quickly here, or you could punch it out with a punch. But I'm going to use my new favorite staple, which are the stylish shapes dies, which are circles, squares, and banners in lots of different sizes. And there we go. Look how cute. All right, so we're going to put a dimensional on the back of our sentiment. And then I have something special on the inside too. So we're not quite done yet. So that's just gonna go right there. And then of course we need some bling. So we're going to use these fabulous adhesive backed sequins. I'm going to use the green ones. And so there's the front. So much fun. And then we're going to open it up. And then we kind of want to cover this up here, right? So what I want to do is I'm just going to grab a coordinating piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to use candy canes. I'm going to cut it at 2 inches by 5.5 inches. Okay, and then I'm just going to run adhesive, and you can use your tear and tape, your seal, or your Seal Plus. I'm just going to use my Seal Plus today because it's a little faster. And I'm only going to go on 3 sides because what I'm going to do is leave this as a pocket. And then it becomes a gift card holder. So let's see, do I have a piece of paper that I can, here. Okay, so now you've got an awesome little spot for a gift card. And then just, why don't we add one more sentiment in there? Which one? The wishing you. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness. Got all my blocks there in a pile. And I'm going to stamp it in green on a banner piece that I have cut out of white cardstock with the same stylish shaped dies. And then I don't want this to be puffy on the inside of my card, so I'm just going to use seal. And I'm going to actually tuck it on the bottom. And then you still have lots of room to write. And then that is our simple fun fold card. Let me just quickly tie it back up there. So you can save this video, come back to it when you're ready to make some Christmas projects. And if your ribbon is too long, you can always just trim it off there. All right, let's just bring the camera back up here quickly. 1 second. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you're watching the replay, I really appreciate you taking the time to come and watch this. I hope that you learned something new. If you have any questions about the mini catalog or about Celebration, you don't want to miss out on those awesome Celebration things, feel free to contact me and I would love to give you a hand. And so I hope you liked our project today, and I hope that you will try it for yourself. And if you do, you can always drop a picture here on the page. I would love to see your projects. So I hope you guys all have a good weekend. I will be back next week with a fun project, and I am off to go swimming with my kiddos. So I will see you later. Bye-bye.